Hi, it's Natalie, and today we are going to talk about the present perfect simple and the present perfect continuous. You are not alone if you are not sure what the difference between these two tenses is. First, let's look at how we form these tenses. The formula for the present perfect simple is have or has, if the subject of your sentence is he, she, it, plus the third form of the verb, if your verb is irregular, or verb plus ed, if your verb is regular. And for the present perfect continuous, the formula is have been or has been, if the subject of your sentence is he, she, or it, plus verb ing. So, when do we use these tenses? We use the present perfect simple when we talk about short, finished actions, and we can see the result of these actions in the present. For example, oh no, I've cut my finger. It's a short, finished action, and you can see the result right now. There might be some blood on my finger, or it might still be painful. And the second example, I've painted my room blue. We use the present perfect simple because it's a finished action and you can see the result right now. My room is all blue and it looks lovely. And we use the present perfect continuous to talk about long unfinished actions. Actions that started in the past and are still happening right now. For example, I've been cutting potatoes for 2 hours already. So I started cutting potatoes 2 hours ago and I'm still cutting them right now. And the second sentence, I've been painting my room since this morning. I started painting my room this morning and I'm still in the middle of painting it. I haven't finished yet. An important thing to remember is that there are two verbs which we can use in both tenses without changing the meaning. These two verbs are to live and to work. So, for example, I can tell you that I've worked as a teacher for many years, or that I have been working as a teacher for many years. The meaning of the sentences is the same. Or I can tell you that Prince Charles has lived in England all his life. You might tell me, but it's a long unfinished action. Why don't we use the present perfect continuous? Well, we can use both the present perfect or the present perfect continuous with these two verbs, and the meaning will be exactly the same. Another thing I wanted to tell you is that, as you know, there are certain verbs which we don't usually use in continuous tenses. They are non-action verbs. Here you can see a list of some of these verbs. Now let's look at the examples. I've known my best friend since I was a child. It's a long and unfinished action, but we use the present perfect because know is a non-action verb and we don't usually use it in the present perfect continuous. Also, he has had this watch for many years. It's a long, unfinished action, but again we use a present perfect simple because have is a non-action verb. Hope it helps. Bye-bye!